Good morning everyone. Welcome to our new topic, quadratic equation. First we will discuss general form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to polynomial equation. Polynomial equation is any equation with any equation where there is a variable has n degree. N degree means it can be like that, ax raised to power n plus b raised to power x n minus 1, and at last it will be so on, like constant term is equal to 0. This type of equation we call it polynomial equation. So polynomial equation of degree n has exactly n roots. दूसरे वर्ड से में हम बोलते हैं कि अगर मेरे पास एक पॉलिनोमियल इक्वेशन है, वेरिएबल की जितनी भी हायर पावर होगी उसके उतने ही रूट्स होते हैं. बट हियर वी डिस्कस ओनली अवर क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन ऑफ वेरिएबल x विथ हायर पावर 2. अगर मेरे पास वेरिएबल की हायर पावर 2 है तो उस पॉलिनोमियल इक्वेशन को हम बोलते हैं क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन. क्वाड मीन्स पावर 2, वेरिएबल हैज़ पावर 2. So polynomial equation has at least one root. That means we consider that this quadratic equation polynomial has at least one root and maximum 2 roots. So that we will discuss further. So if suppose I have a quadratic equation like 2x square minus 5x plus 3 is equal to 0. So this, what is the coefficient of x square, x, and these are all real numbers, or we can say that real coefficients. So similarly here when we compare with this general equation ABC, so ABC we call it real coefficients. So that is a real coefficient that is multiplied with the variable x or constant coefficients. So next is, but if suppose here coefficient of x is 0 and what is left, 2x square plus 3 is equal to 0. So that type of equation we call it pure quadratic equation. Pure quadratic equation means in which the only variable has higher power 2 and no variable has further variable is available, and then one constant term accompanied with the constant term, that we call it pure quadratic equation. So in that case we have our roots in the real form in this pure quadratic equation. Now next question is that how we can find the value of x. So if I have a quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So when we are going to find the value of x here in this quadratic equation, that x value we call it root of this equation. So what does this root of this equation means? When you replace this x value with that root value, in that case your left side satisfied your right side. So that is the solution of the equation, whatever we find the value of x is here. So we have two methods to find the equation, to find the value of x, to find the roots. Two methods are with formula or without formula. Without formula, if we are finding, to in that case we have go with the perfect square method. So if I have this standard quadratic equation and I want to find the value of x, so we have still, before solving we have no formula is there, and if we want the formula, so that formula is generated from this equation by solving this equation by perfect square method. If I solve this equation by perfect square method, so whatever answer I will get, that is the root of this equation, that is your x value, and that x value we also consider as our formula instead of every time we are using perfect square method to find the value of x. So how can I find the value of x without using the formula, that is perfect square method? So there is a very first step in perfect square method. There should not be any term multiply with the x square except 1. Okay, so that means you have to remove a from there. So that is your first target. So when I divide this equation by a, so what I will get, x square plus b by ax plus c by a is equal to 0. And in perfect square method, our next target is I have to shift constant term on the right side. When I shift constant term on the right side, that will be minus c by a. Now here, if x has power 1 and here is a positive sign, that means that this left side we have to make the equal to the formula a plus b whole square, that is a square plus 2ab plus b square. That means you have to convert this into this form. So when I try to compare this one, here if I check, in place of a there is x and here I replace with x 2 as it is. So now I will check which value I have to consider in place of b, so that when I multiply with this I can exactly same answer b by ax. Here no 2 is there, that means there is something in here, 2 will be there, that is cancel after calculating, and b by a is also missing, that means my missing term will be b by 2a here, because when I multiply with this 2 will be cancelled and my exactly b by ax is left. So instead of this I can convert this into this form. Now what is the missing value here? Whatever I places it here b value, that will be places it here b by 2a whole square. That means my missing value here will be b by 2a whole square. So when I replace my missing value in the left side b by ax to make it a perfect square, so that is b by 2a whole square. To balance this equation, I also add up this on the right side also, b by 2a whole square. Okay, so here now my perfect square is prepared. I can write directly x plus b by 2a whole square. This whole three terms converted into a plus b whole square, and here I just open it, that is positive term, keep it in the front, b square by 4a square minus c by a. Now I take the LCM on the right side. So what it will be, x by b by 2a whole square is equal to b square minus 4ac by 4a square. Okay, so now I take the square root on both sides to cancel this square. So by taking square root on both sides, taking square root on both sides, so x plus b by 2a in the left side whole square will be cancelled. So what is left it here, square root b square minus 4ac by 4a square. And whenever I take the square root on both sides, on the right side we always take plus minus. Plus minus means if there is a negative value, after squaring it becomes the positive value. So here that is x plus b by 2a is equal to plus minus b square minus 4ac whole square, and denominator is 2a is left. Now when I shift this on another side, b by 2a minus b by 2a plus minus b square minus 4ac by 2a. We take the LCM, then 2a minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac square roots. So from this I found that I got the root value of the general equation minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac by 2a. So this is my formula also to find the x value directly, and there is a two root value here, one is positive, one is negative, minus b plus b square minus 4ac square root by 2a, then minus b square minus 4ac square root by 2a. Okay, now I apply directly in my question when I'm going to solve this question. So either I have two methods also. I can directly use this method to find the value of x, or I can use also this perfect square method that I used in the formula. Suppose I have a question like I want to find the value, for example, x square plus x by root 2 plus 1 is equal to 0. So before solving, what I will do, I will multiply both sides by root 2. I will remove this denominator. So that is root 2 x square plus x plus root 2 and denominator of root 2 merge with the 0. So here after getting, now I compare this equation with my general equation, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So a is equal to root 2, b is equal to 1, c is equal to root 2. Now I apply in this formula directly to find the x value. So this will be minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac. B value is 1. So it will be minus b minus 1 plus minus 1 square 1 minus 4 into root 2 into root 2 square root, then 2 into root 2. So when you solve this further, x is equal to minus 1 plus minus 1 minus it will be 4 into 2, 8 minus 8 square root by 2 root 2. Then x is equal to minus 1 plus minus root minus 7. Now it becomes a complex root because under root there is a negative of 7. So I write as it is minus 1 plus minus 1 root, keep it separate. So that becomes root 7i by 2 root 2. So this is the value of x, that we call it a solution of the equation and root of the equation.